Hi.
Cage. Backwards.
Well, Cage uniform was no.
It's a Frank's episode. Shock horror for Probe is brilliant.
Yep.
Is it the best episode of Discovery so far?
Oh hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hi and welcome to Geekology. And good night.
Comes from Captain Pike, sir.
It's the USS Enterprise.
Well, come on, show us. Oh, she's pretty. Oh, she's proper and she's pretty, although she's slightly more 3D and look of her ventral greatness and they've improved it. Is she pretty? I'll be so happy to hear a piece of music.
Oh, how pretty!
Oh yeah, he's seen Spock's uniform and he's basically going on it.
Oh, what the badge!
Pretty bad.
I see where the Federation puts its pennies.
Non-covered neighbor starship commander. Besides, got new uniforms. And lovely uniforms they are.
Very cool.
What I would have
Planets.
liked at that end point actually is for Burnham to have said something along the lines of, we need to go back, we need to go tell us where you were 3 years ago. Just to ground it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell.
Hi and welcome to Geekology. I'm David.
I'm Sven.
And tonight we're going to be doing a review and reactions video for Star Trek Discovery Season 2 Episode 8.
Which is If Memory Serves.
So if you've not watched one of our videos, this is the cunning plan. If you stay tuned right now, you get to hear our review of the episode. Then if you stay tuned after that, you get to watch us reacting to watching the episode that you will have already seen our review of. And then if you stay tuned after that, you get to see the bloopers and all the stuff he thinks I shouldn't have said in the first edit and version of the cut.
Assuming there are any. There's
Yes.
occasionally there isn't. It's very, very, very unlikely there won't be any.
Okay, one other thing, just in case you haven't seen one of our videos. A lot of YouTubers do one of two things. They either very, very cleverly do video in video footage, so you get to see their image as they do it, which is very nice. Some people are, oh no, we will not do this. So what we will do is we will do the little numbers and you can watch this as we watch it, and that way you get to see it.
What?
We don't do that. Countdown clock, so you can watch.
They count down the amount of footage they're allowed to show.
No, some people do video syncing, so you can watch it at the same time as
Never seen that.
Yeah, no, I've seen two. But that wouldn't work for us because we pause it and talk about it, so that wouldn't work. Okay, now Sven, remind me why we don't do either of those things.
Well, the countdown thing we could do. That would
No,
be fine,
no,
but
because
it's
we pause
painful.
it.
Yeah, but yeah, we don't do picture in picture because frankly that's still dodgy.
We don't want to be sued.
Because people keep quoting like laws which aren't actually on the statute book anymore in the UK. So because we basically had digital copyright and all this kind of thing change.
Well, the thing is, even if we were right under British law, we might not necessarily be right in American law, and we don't want to upset
and the
anybody.
Millennium Copyright Act is really, really specific in the States.
And also, we don't want to annoy CBS, so let's just
Let's
no.
just no.
So we choose no. So there you go. Right, well, our review is coming up in just a sec. Well, okay, so welcome back from a split second ago where I said we'd be reviewing. We've now watched the episode, and we need to articulate something more than which was what my brain did for the first 20 seconds of this episode. It might have taken me a little bit longer to get coherent thought running back through there.
Yeah.
So let's do the obvious thing, the intro to this. Oh, so stunning! Just
Smiley Spock.
considering all they actually did was show us video footage we've already seen many times. They introduced it in literally a breathtaking
Previously
way.
on Star Trek.
And the fact that they went back to being square and they had the whole thing, they had the sound, the feel.
Yeah.
Even though they had actually done a lot of work to get the slide to it still felt
It was missing something.
perfect.
It was missing something.
Go on.
The women!
The women! Yeah.
That would have been
That-
awesome.
The intro was stunning.
Yeah.
The storyline was very good and compelling. The updates they have done.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's funny because I said to you during the episode, the scars, but the nose and the hump on the back have gone. And you said, well, maybe they're continuing the work. And I sort of dismissed it, going, yeah, they could. But then my brain's gone, well, hang on, it's only been a few years since,
I mean, the scratch was across her face, still across her nose.
Yeah,
But
but the broken nose and
Yeah.
thing. But that actress was an amazing choice.
Yeah.
I love the way they updated the aliens, even the emblem.
Yeah.
But the way they did the veins, okay, obviously it was CG, but it was really nicely done CG. I feel the feel of the episode was incredibly good from that storyline point of view.
Yeah.
From the Stamets storyline point of view, oh my god.
Yeah.
And see, the trouble is I don't want to use the word gritty, but far more realistic.
Yeah.
Because this is the thing with Star Trek.
Someone has come back from the dead, dealing with the person who murdered him.
Yeah, no, not that. I was thinking more DS9 tried to show that the impact of what these people do obviously has an impact because they had the whole Rom storyline, not Rom, Nog storyline.
Yeah.
And a few of the other characters had little bits. But it never really showed you. I mean, the end of... Oh, sorry guys, my memory's crap. Picard tortured by...
Oh, Chain of Command.
Chain of Command, thank you. Like the end of Chain of Command when Picard is sat down with Troy and there's that split second where the whole tone drops and he looks and goes, I saw 5 lines. That give you...
Yeah.
But this... Yeah, just 100% far more realistic, far more...
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know some people go, oh, well, you know, this side of it isn't Starfleet, Starfleet's very... And I'm like, no, because this shows you how you get to do that. You get to do that by doing this.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I'm going for feel and visual. And again, with the cinematography, who the hell comes up with some of these shots? Because there were several shots on there where I've poked you going, what the hell was that? Not in a bad way, just in it's like they keep finding new ways of making the same thing very interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, they've spent an absolute freaking fortune. Or at least it looks like they've made an absolute fortune.
Spent a lot of absolute fortune.
Yeah. I tell you, one thing that surprises me, considering how much of the classic storyline they've got running through, and how good they are at doing homages, they don't have Richard Arnold working anywhere on it. They don't have the Okudas working anywhere on it.
Yeah.
I find that a little disappointing. I would have really enjoyed... I mean, don't get me wrong, you don't see that on screen. The names are hidden in the back credits and you only get to hear on the internet about the stuff they've done. I really wish they were involved.
I mean, the only person I think from the old days that's involved is John Eaves, I think. And Jonathan Frakes, obviously.
Yeah.
Which is a shame. I mean,
Well, Frakes is an amazing director.
Yeah. I mean, there's several people I'd like to see involved with doing Trek, including Discovery and the Picard show. So Roxanne Dawson.
Roxanne is an amazing director and would be... He's in constant demand, but yes, she should definitely...
LeVar.
Again, amazing, yes.
Yeah, Yakuda's, Richard.
Kudos, Richard.
There's loads of other people I'd like to see involved who
Yeah.
aren't at the moment.
I hope
grounded.
that maybe in season 3 they bring some of the other people back on board. Even if it's just for an episode like this.
Yeah.
Now I realise that I say an episode like this. This is part of a big story arc and all that shit, but they obviously really planned to put the cage into it. That's not something they just went, oh, you know what, we could do this. So I hope they do that. I'm not been one of those fans who just go, oh, why don't they do it like, I'm loving the differences. I would like it if some other people were also having intellectual input into it.
Yeah, I mean, the pace of everything seems to be speeding up as well, because I think there's only 5 episodes left.
Yeah. We haven't got much for this season, unfortunately.
So,
which, to be honest, I'm kind of sad about that, because I'm really loving it. I wish the seasons were longer.
Yeah.
Although not necessarily the episodes, I feel that they do really hit a great balance.
Yeah.
Although I did feel slightly ripped off last week. I think we could have had an extra 5 minutes. I thought, okay, what to you would be the downsides to this? Was there anything in this episode that either didn't work for you or you weren't sure?
No.
Just no. Just no.
Just no. I mean,
no. Okay.
There was certain parts that may be a little bit rough around the edges, but meh. It was what it needed to be. It did its job. It was fun.
And they're really flushing out
Ground.
Giorgio's character.
Yeah.
Which I've got to admit, I mean, she's an amazing actress. Blah 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 blah. But it's a really interesting character.
Yeah. And on a whole, there's nothing I would have changed about that episode. I would just polished it slightly, maybe.
You're joking.
I'm not sure what I would polish.
I was about to say how that. No, that was just. Yeah. It's bad news when you're trying to do a review and you actually think, I'm a little bit speechless. Next week I might have a more coherent thought process for the episode.
Yeah.
But the intro alone, because I said to you, should we just stop recording now? Because I can't see it getting better than what I've just seen. It was, no.
And then Dina turned up.
We are recording this in full disclosure for everybody. We were recording this a couple of days after the video's been released. We both really wanted to do the video on the day of release. We always try to record them on the day of release. Unfortunately, I was tied up with an event which meant I couldn't, which was a double kick in the shin because people kept talking to me about the episode. Even I go, please don't. I'm not. No, please. This won't spoil it. You just have.
When we were at SF Ball, it was.
Yeah. There was elements to it. So, loads of people had come to me and told me bits I didn't want to know, and I still just absolutely. Yeah, so we're saying this a few days on, and even though we've begged people not to talk to us, they have, including people trying to rip the damn thing apart and complaining about varying things. And I'm really glad I stuck my fingers in my ears and went la 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 la, because the thing is, no matter what they did here, you're always going to have somebody who's going to complain.
They've got to be pretty stubbornly on that course of hating this.
But you've got to dig your heels in. I feel you've got to dig your heels in, because I'm just enjoying the whole thing.
Yep,
I'm just including, as silly as it sounds, the really sort of obvious mislead with the encrypted data's been sent and sabotage. We obviously blame you. It was a bit too obvious. But on the other hand, from a storytelling point of view, that works. So yeah, there you go. Right, have you got any thoughts that you haven't expressed here?
Not really, no.
No. It's just gold. It's just Oh man, I am just...
Brilliant episode.
Yeah. I'm not going to call this one the best one of the season. I've got to call this one the best one of the season. It's just... Yeah. Yeah, it's the interest. Yeah. The stupidest thing on earth, the intro was the bit that got me. Here you go. Here's one thing. Maybe they didn't need to update the plants. Maybe they didn't. I'm just throwing it out there. They had the amazing, realistic, beautiful backdrop. Yeah, but they had the amazing, realistic, stunning backdrop with the water in the pool and the rock and the reflection and the insects flying about. They could still have the CGI insect, but they could have done the plastic.
Would have stuck out like a sore thumb.
Yes, I know, but wouldn't that partially?
And the problem is that would have pulled people out. I think of that thought.
I know you're right. I just don't want you to be.
The thing is they've reimagined everything as it would be if they'd have done it now.
Yeah.
And that's fair enough. That's what you have to do because otherwise it's going to look like a 60s show.
Yeah.
If you can't
I think that maybe having the insects flying about was a bit much, considering how desolate everything was. Maybe a bit much.
But
maybe.
how are the plants going to survive without insects?
Oh, there's loads of ways that plants could do it. We don't know.
They're pollinating.
Not necessarily. There might not be
How
plants that do that.
ecosystems work.
There's wind. Yeah, we don't know. We don't know how their ecosystem works. Okay, so yeah, I'll be honest. I'm genuinely taken back by how they got 3 different storylines running on the arc to blend so beautifully, so seamlessly together. Again, special effects. Well, you know what? I feel kind of every time there's only one thing we can say about the special. Oh, there you go. That I've just thought of the one negative thing about this episode, and I've noticed it in other episodes, but it stuck out like a sore thumb in this episode. What the hell is going on with the shuttle bays? Why is...
They're working places.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. The shuttle bay is always incredibly busy. There's always a shed load of personnel around, checking boxes and doing this and moving stuff. There was a work bee flying about. Why? They're not doing anything. Why was that area so busy?
Could be maintenance crews, could be anything.
It's not the
It's a
Galactica.
working starship.
It's not the Galactica.
It's a working
okay,
starship.
you don't need to have
Just because
people
you haven't seen
running
it in previous ones, it doesn't mean they weren't there.
It's a thing where you open the door and woof, space. Why do they have it so busy? I think that's a bit weird about Discovery. The shuttle bay's always really busy.
Everything's always busy.
Yes, I know, but I don't think the shuttle bay should be that busy. Listen.
The writers disagree.
Listen. You should be pleased I managed to find something I can genuinely can pick apart about.
But at least it wasn't a turbo lift soon.
Yeah, because we both commented about it. Actually, you know what? It's really funny. We commented about it, and I'm not saying people have watched it and have then done it. It's just really weird that loads of people have tagged me into things going, it's like, loads of people have picked up on the same thing going, why? Where is this? It's like, it doesn't make sense. It's visually, oh my good God, amazing, but it doesn't makes no sense. Okay, so isn't that really good that in these episodes, the bits we pull apart is a really well done special effect that they're hiding in the background to make us believe in it more.
Yeah.
It's bad when you've got to get to that level to start picking things apart. Yeah, there you go. You do know that people who hate things get much better views and more people watching. We need to start finding a way of slagging this show off, because otherwise our ratings are just going to plummet. If we keep just going on about how amazing this show is, we're going to have 3 people watching it.
Not gonna lie.
No, I'm not going to lie either. It is, yeah.
Well, don't worry. There'll always be the people who hate Discovery who are watching us specifically to give us thumbs down.
Well, that's alright.
So thank you for those demographics.
There you go. Let's go. Okay
and
then.
For the view time and for the views.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
I think I should watch it again just to make sure that I've
just
got
make
it all
sure
right.
that we're
Okay.
we're obvious CBS Shield or whatever you want to call us.
CBS shit. I'm a shield of CBS. No, that's
Shield.
Oh, shield. Sorry, I thought you said shield. It's like, yeah, cannon fodder. Hey. Okay, so that about wraps it up for us.
It'd be Netflix because we're in the UK.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Listen, I'll be honest. I happily fly the Netflix flag. I think it's a fantastic company, and yeah, thumbs up. I'm really happy with my subscription. I was happy with my subscription before Star Trek, but now I've got Star Trek. I love my subscription. My subscription suddenly became the bestest thing since sliced bread.
Fair enough.
So there you go. And if you're really interested, I highly recommend the Best Thing Since Sliced Bread podcast, available from the BBC. Right,
Like
well.
you do.
Well, you know me, I'm happy to wave my flag for the BBC as well. You know, they have amazing products available on their podcasts, and yeah, it should be taken full advantage of. Right, and
as long as you've got a TV license.
and if we're going to throw shout outs, we should do, you know, the Infinite Monkey Cage for the genius that is as well. Right, so anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you have any comments, we'd like to read them, so please leave them in the comment section below. If you haven't, you should subscribe to us here on YouTube.
You can follow us on both Facebook and Twitter.
And also check out Facebook's Geekology, the group. There's some really interesting discussions and posts on there, as well as photos from the various marvellous pieces of merchandise we review.
And please do have a look at the Patreon page. If you do want to get early access to our episodes, you can do by subscribing to a certain level or up.
So, thank you very much for watching, and good night.
Bye.
Ship in trouble making a forced landing, sir.
It comes from the Talos Star Group. Their call letters check with a survey expedition.
My name is Christopher Pike, man with the Space Vehicle Enterprise. My destination is the Talos Star Group.
There's a canyon to the left. We'll set you down there completely unobserved.
I think it's time to show the captain our secret.
This is Dina. Her parents are dead. She was born almost as we
He
dreamt.
does look very much like...
Are you real?
Chris Hunter thought
Perhaps
so.
they made me out of dreams you've forgotten.
Is there any way I can keep them from probing my mind, from using my thoughts against me?
I can't help but love you.
Let's get back to the ship.
I can't go with you.
Personal log. Captain Christopher Pike, stardate 1532.
That was stunning! Oh, that was so pretty!
Did you like that? Did you?
I liked that!
The entire internet's been drooling since this first aired.
That's a homage. That's the way it's the slide and that must have cost a fortune. Can we just not watch the rest of the episode? I don't want to be disappointed. That was so good.
Apparently you won't be.
But just seeing, isn't it weird how all they've done is just sort of a slideshow?
Yeah,
It's a slideshow. That's it. That's all they did.
Almost every review I've seen of this episode has basically gone, this is stunning. For the entire episode.
That's just Oh look, a ship you had. A Federation ship, Sven will not be buying.
I believe that we should...
I was asking Captain Giorgio.
Since you asked, I would put out a Federation Artificial Intelligence took orders from me, not the other way around.
Really? How did that work out for you? Why don't you whip up a good reason for Discovery to stand down and relay the orders to them, since you're on a roll?
She really is. I know I keep saying this,
You'll
but
find
what
spot
an
on,
actress.
of course. And you'll have
Oh,
plenty
you're
of
getting
time
serious,
answering
so
many, many questions. In the meantime, since you felt
You are.
Oh, for God's sake, where have you been?
Rock. What rock? You know I try and avoid.
Yeah, Star Trek Section 31 has been greenlit. It's her show.
Oh,
They don't start filming to potentially 2021.
yeah, it's definitely going to be her show though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, damn, that's going to be good.
Of the indigenous species remains, possessing susceptive psychogenic abilities. Travel within the Talos system is prohibited by Starfleet.
Strange that the computer still speaks in a slightly clippy way. Ah, the angel sleeps in you. Mind you, I tend to skip up. Yeah, just yeah. And maybe I need to pay more attention to these. I'm just always so keen to get on to... Which is a danger in Netflix, it does give you that option. So. Maybe they should say, but we change bits. Just to...
Yeah.
You can skip it, but we change shit.
Not much has changed.
They really do want to make us just go, ooh, the ship is pretty, every chance they get, don't they?
Marion, how are we doing on that data core audit?
The probe used multiple S2e08 injections, but I've yet to find any compromised files.
The list of facilities you asked for, Captain. That's more than I thought. All right, start with the Quilliam Station and Beta Quadrant, work your way around.
Quilliam? That's a Vulcan hospital. If you're looking for spot converting, George O made it pretty clear we were to concentrate on collecting debris from the probe.
Here we are. The crew's on task. Ensign Tilly, care to bring Specialist Tyler up to speed on our probe, sir?
Oh, yes, sir. Come into my office.
They really do give her the best shit, don't they?
Okay, so this is your Class C mid-and So far, we have reclaimed 1 metric ton of material, all of which is from your shuttle. There are no probe parts.
How is that
Tons of nothing.
We don't know. Point is, we're doing our job.
No cover for the phasers, they just glue stick to the wall. Neodymium's a big thing in the future, isn't it?
Listen. How cool is that?
How cool is that shot? Looks like they had an update. But then supposed to get away with just doing. The dress had a minor update.
Turn slowly. Could have possibly changed his experience of time.
It is easier for us to show you his thoughts than explain. But we require something.
I like the update on the
Memory
medallion.
of what happened between you and your brother on Vulcan.
Very well.
Really love the way they're doing the veins moving across the heads.
Your death.
I told Mother and Father where I had seen you in the forest.
So all the animals on and near Vulcan are big fuck off scary things.
The angel saved you.
Is it bad that the only one I've recognised so far is there? What are the other ones? Federation planets? Or?
Pick up where we left off as if nothing happened? You have no idea!
See, we never see enough of this in Starfleet, considering some of the fucked up things that they go through.
Losing you was the worst thing that ever happened, but now that you're here again, I'm just trying to treat it committed.
When we're not in our right minds, Captain, we're capable of anything.
I can believe that about you. Doesn't matter what you believe. 31 believes he's a fool.
Not just anyone can access that array. There must be some trace to the center. Or if there is, sir, we will find it.
Yeah, but the only people you can ask to do that kind of search are the people who know how to do it.
Harry.
Yeah, that'd be the bunny.
Spock.
Question in your arsenal.
Yes, do you actually think the beard is working?
Yeah.
The barren planets. Andoria, Earth. Is the angel a time traveler?
The engineering comprehension necessary to build its suit would suggest so.
These people.
I see your faith in my character has not changed since we were children. You are inside my mind, yet you still need confirmation. Do you see murder here?
Yeah, it makes sense to be 31. I mean,
They basically murdered them so they could frame him.
yeah, because that way they're guaranteed to get him to get information of the future, which is something Section 31 would be very interested in.
This must be allowed to play out.
Are you sure about that?
What, one crewman, that's it.
Stop! Stop! Free!
No one at all. Well, yeah.
First off, I just told everyone to leave.
The biggest, strongest person on the crew could just go dink. I suppose there's one way of resolving the issue. Okay, this is going to sound incredibly un-Starfleet. Fuck yeah. That should happen more often. Seriously, if you think about some of the things we've seen.
Yeah.
You allowed the fight to proceed. I believe the confrontation was a necessary and unavoidable catharsis for both men.
But hardly an example of by-the-book conflict resolution.
But the Starfleet manual offers no regulatory guidelines for interactions between humans with Klingons grafted to their bones and a ship's doctor returned from the dead.
Oh!
Then, occasionally, we have to make it up as we go along.
That is the
What the fuck's that angle? They got scutters on board.
With any judgment, Mr. Sir. But this can't happen again. And please make sure everyone's aware that we will not be settling our differences with violence, but with the uniform code of conduct. That goes for you as well.
Understood, Captain.
Yeah, you can kick my ass. You're not allowed to do that. Oh, this show's just so good. Just keep
There are people picking holes in this one. Basically just to try and maintain their hatred for her. It's ridiculous.
Good shit.
How?
Because I knew what I'd lost.
Yeah, but Pike saw the illusion of himself with her.
Often. And wished that you would have come with me.
Commander Stamets is just getting into position now, Captain.
What's our destination, Captain?
Tell us.
Is that the old area?
Captain, Talos is in a restricted section of the Alpha Quadrant.
Yes, it is. Hit it, Arian. This buys enough time. I hope.
How would you pick this apart? That'd probably be the only thing you could pick on, but you'd have to be a real arse.
For helping, Spock.
I like the fact they give them two different skin tones.
Michael, wait. Where are you going?
Are you more angry with me or yourself?
Do not attempt to psychoanalyze me, Michael. Better minds than yours have tried and failed.
You chose me for this journey.
We've seen two ships roughly in the same warp. That's
Section 31 ship is hailing, sir.
Tyler's confirmed. Let them in the shuttle bay. Mr. Saru with me. Welcome back, Commander.
No security detail on the off chance you're wrong.
This will go easier if you answer me. Or it can go harder.
I beg to differ. Say goodbye, Spock.
Goodbye, Spock. What is this? What's happening?
They've got this thing about making the shuttle bays look really busy, don't they?
Captain.
What can a shuttle bay possibly be doing?
But how? Television projection. That's how. Is that a smile I see on your face?
I believe it is. Yes.
Nice.
Welcome to Discovery.
Those solutions tried this trick with me in the Terran universe once, and I blew them and the stupid singing plants off the face of the planet.
Well, you might have told me about the scope
They
of their
live
abilities.
subterranean.
And let's see you explain yourself to the admirals. Oh, leave it. I wonder how this will work out for you.
Captain Jojo.
Captain on the bridge. Spock, I need to hear about this red ink. You know what it is?
Why was she in the command
And
chair?
nothing more.
Because she's
It
next to
appears this person is
No,
attempting
she
to
isn't.
change the outcome of
He
our
is.
current timeline.
And what is that out?
Oh.
The future
Saru
which all
went down.
sentient life in our galaxy has been eradicated. No. But my limited experience as a fugitive suggests only one course of action.
And what is that?
Right.
We run.
Yep. It's run or hide.
I can't ask any of you. To participate in was clearly an act of disobedience.
Course heading, sir? Does feel like we should get moving. Like now.
I think you have the crew, sir.
Only the ones on the bridge. Nobody below the neck has a fucking clue what's going on. I'm sure Jeff in accounting doesn't want to do this. He doesn't hold with it. He doesn't think
like
it's...
Lieutenant Hawk. I mean,
Hi and welcome to Geekology. I'm David.
I'm Sven.
And tonight we're going to be... Oh, fuck's sake. One job. One fucking job.
One job.
3.
Never gets it right.
2.
The first time ever. Find out why David is speechless for the first time ever. Last time on Geekology.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, but you know what you should do? Flashbacks to the modern time so you can know you.
Okay, in that case.